Hey guys, PigBenis, how's everybody doing? We're here on Calypso. We're taking part of the Feffoid Event. Hope you guys have at least read about it. Maybe you haven't heard about it. I don't think a lot of people know about it, to be honest with you. So we're grinding Feffoids, a little hunting with PigBenis today. I have another video coming out either today or tomorrow. Show off some vases and stuff that I got from Arcadia. But let's talk about this here event. Look at that Feffoid's butt. Oh my god. Look at that. Disgusting. Let's talk about this Feffoid event. Basically, largest loot wins 5 CLDs. It's a CLD event, much like the Argonaut event that they had put on a couple months ago. Today, it's very possible that this guy right here, Inverio Larry Laguno, with his 10K, his $1,000 Feffoid, could win the event. But you know, a lot of, well, not a lot, but there are quite a few of people hunting these things right now, and these mobs do drop a bit of a mega hoff. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see something bigger than that. You know, as long as people keep on hunting them, it's very possible that he could be beat. I mean, he's got a really good chance at winning it, winning 5 CLDs, but it's certainly not the end game at all. Yeah, there's a bunch of prizes. It's all CLD based, so first prize is 5, I think second is 4 CLDs, and it goes on from there. There's a prize for I think 25th, 50th, and 100th, with this just a single CLD. And yeah, first couple nights, and I'm a little bit late putting this video out, but the first couple nights, I did alright, actually. I think I got 4 or 5 globals on these the last couple days. They didn't hit very well last night. Look at that one, that one's like cut in half. That's interesting. They didn't do so well last night, so I didn't really stay on and grind as many as I probably should have. But anyway, here's the spawns. They put out Feffoid guard spawns. It's only on Feffoid guards. Keep on grinding away as I show you the map here. South of Minneapolis, to the west of it, there's another town there. I can't remember what the name of it is though. Basically right where the little tabs are. South of Troy. Right now I'm the one at South Ithaca, or west of the hangar here, that one hangar bay. And Ashy, there's one right around there. And north of Nymphtown a bit. Let's remove this waypoint. Where is this? Fort Pandora, which is kind of weird because they had put like on their forum post in south of Minneapolis, and they give 2 spots, and one is actually near Pandora, but I don't know why they just didn't say near Pandora, you know, at this coordinates. So that's where they're at. Big spawns, big spawns. In fact, it's much bigger this morning than I've seen so far, so I don't know. Here at South Corinth anyway. Because last night I was basically running around crazy trying to find these things. I've not seen a lot of people, and that's what I'm saying. That oh man, I didn't repair my amp. I gotta do that. Not seen a lot of people out here, and maybe there's a lot more at other spots. But I remember the Argo event, and just like every spawn location had at least 12, 15 people running around. Like, I got a green dot on my radar now. Last night I had 3. And that was about it, really. So, I just don't think people maybe don't realize it's going on. I don't know. So, let's talk about my gear for a bit. You know, people probably like, oh, why aren't you wearing Cobalt? Yeah, Cobalt takes a lot of decay off Feffoids. I guess if you're hunting elites, you probably want to wear a Cobalt and maybe an accompanying plate. I'm wearing a Adjusted Pixie. Where am I at here? Adjusted Pixie with 5 Bs. good stuff. It's got a little bit of cold protection. Only 4 points, which is good. So I'm taking a little bit of residual damage, but not a lot. I threw out 5 Bs just to completely absorb the impact that these guys do, which isn't much. I think it's mostly, I think it's like 60-40 or something like that. 60% being cold base damage, 40 being impact. I could be a little off on that, but in fact I should have looked that up, but I didn't. So there it is. But it's pretty close to that. So yeah, just a Pixie 5B. So if you got a set, I'm only decaying about maybe 2 ped, if that, per 150 ped ammo run. So it's very affordable. In fact, it's a little bit more than 150 ped. So using a Breer P5A, and yeah, you know, I could throw a cap 404 or, you know, a bigger weapon on, you know, HL14 if I really wanted to, but it would just be overkill. I'd just be wasted ped. I figure I tried to do this pretty eco, and I just ran out of amp. So hold on here. Let's detach it. Let's finish him off. So I like the Breer P5A. It's a good little skilling gun. Certainly used a lot of it in the Argonaut missions that I've completed. It's a great little shooter. Plus, you know, with the A104, packs a nice punch. So I'm gonna go repair, and we'll pick up the video from there. All right, here we go. Charged up, ready to roll. Give a quick heal here. Using the SI Heart, super eco, super good stuff. I do have some herb boxes, but just not using them. And not that I really need to, but I'll tag with the Apollo. But yeah, these mobs are pretty fun. I mean, I've ground the crap out of these years ago. Back when Course's the gun, the handgun here. In fact, I looted one the other night off of Global. Course 400. Right now, the markup is pretty bad. In fact, markup of like everything these guys drop pretty bad. But I'm actually going to end up using this once my P5A dies. So, because the damage on P5A, there's only like 4 extra damage on a P5A compared to the Course. So, and in case anybody's wondering why am I still using the old loot systems, because I honestly prefer it that way. I like to be surprised and see what I got in that loot window. It kind of, you know, the bells ring out when you get a HOF or a global. And yeah, I like it compared to the listing on the top left of the screen. I was trying to use that the other night and I just couldn't get into it. Like the globals for me just seemed really cheap, so that's why I'm not using the new loot window on that. So yeah, they dropped Course. You know what was interesting the other night too was this little number here. Wait, an empty skill implant. I looted that. It wasn't even in a global. It was like a 30-40 petter. I had a bunch of them that night. Loot was really good. And I never have ever looted an ESI hunting thefts. Of course, this Cornu wants a piece. Waste some ammo on him. I wouldn't be surprised if the Cornu is freaking HOF either this week. So, yeah, an ESI, 15 pets. So a nice little silent global right there. They also drop Thunderbird arms, which I don't think I have. I think that's one, but for ammo. Lots of Thunderbird arms and stuff, which unfortunately don't have much of a markup. This is like one of the only things that the basic scanning processor that they drop somewhat fairly regularly. Let's say like maybe 1 out of 30 drop. Yeah. So the markup is unfortunate, but they're not stingy either. I mean, they've been giving me globals and mini loots, I guess you could say, mini globals. So definitely worth it. So modding our Arcadia, I have to say the gold rush is basically over. I mean, people still grinding keys, you know, but a lot of the treasures have leveled out or have basically dropped completely. You know, Sankra was going for like 200%. and I think it dropped down to like 120. Quorum was going for about 200 at one point. I was selling that at 210, just making an absolute killing off of it, and then it dropped to about 140. I think it's leveling out to be right now, which is still pretty good, you know, but it's no 200%. So I figured, well, let that even out a bit, and I kind of expected that. That's why I got there when I did, right as the that patch was released. And you have to recognize those things, you know. You gotta look for those little windows of opportunity to get, you know, 200% on your ore. But I'm kind of torn between going back and mining Arcadia to, you know, to get a couple of more entries into the prize pool, I guess you could say, the raffle for the computer, or going back to hell and just starting up grinding that again. Yeah, I've got to go back to Rocktropia at some point and mothership back to Cali, because I kind of left midway through a run, so my bank is full there. Because I didn't want to miss the Arcadian release. But you know, the funny thing is you know, a lot of stuff happened on Rocktropia. I wasn't even like aware that there would be so many BPs and new discoveries, but there were, which is good, you know. More content, it's always good. Still somewhat interested about the potions, you know. So see what they do. Dude, butt, it's like almost right up. That's gross. All right, so come on, Feffs, give me a little global for my nuggets. Kill a few more of these, see if it's even worth hunting them today after that enormous mega hoff, that 10K-er. So I mean, even if you're, you know, if you're dismayed by the 10K, guys, I mean, I wouldn't be, not at all. Maybe give it a few hours today, you know, have people fill up the pool for you. I'm actually unsure when it happened, so I guess I could look and kind of see what time it happened. But must have happened last 7 hours or so. But other than that, there's not too much going on here. Seen some people score some land deeds off of crafting, which is cool. So you don't really see them too often. I don't. Anyway, better than the times I'm on. So, it's good to see that they're still dropping, but they've got to be running out here soon. So, it's a cool event. Anytime where they stick additional loots in, little bonuses, I think is a good move, and I think they should do that more frequently. Years ago, like many years ago, they, like 2 or 3 people, I think, I don't think it was very many, I do want to say only maybe 2 or 3 people, got like real life packages, like posters and stuff, and was it dolls? I don't remember if it was toys or if that was from like a Comic-Con or something. Or not a Comic-Con, but maybe like a game convention or something. But yeah, posters, like you would loot them, open a poster and stuff, and then Monarch would send you like a poster and a bunch of other things. God, that must have been, I don't know, 6 years ago at least. Typical grinds. There's missions for these things. Working on the 500. Yeah, the rewards are kind of crappy. You get, like, I think it's Nova Fragments. I think you get 250 Nova Fragments for 500 kills, which is, you know, stupid, but it should at least give you a little ped bonus, a little kickback ped bonus or something. Even if it is like 10-15 ped, you know. Much better than Nova Fragments that are somewhat worthless. This is a little elevated here. 620 wool, which actually I've been auctioning the wool and the weapon cells as like 5 peds. There's 11 peds. So I mean, there's hope, guys. There's hope. So I mean, I'm pretty much broken even so far. Well, actually, no, I've probably done better because of the course that I didn't sell. I still have loot in the bank. I've saved all the wool and all the was it animal eye oil. I haven't sold any of that yet. And of course that ESI, which I'm just gonna hold on to for like a day or two. I can't believe I looted one. I used to grind like thousands of these things, even before the missions. Back when they were, back when the course was popular to use. They've gone through some overhauls. Graphically, this is the newer version. They used to look like white poop balls, like the Yeti from what is it, Rudolph the Reindeer, the Christmas episode, with the pickaxe Pete. He's like, "There's gold in these hills." I don't know. You have to be pretty old to remember that. Although I'm pretty sure they still have that on TV at Christmas time. So, but like they used to look literally like the Yeti from that. My gun's choking up here. A little bit of lag must be me. So, pickaxe Pete. I don't even know if that's his name, but I think it was. He'd put the pickaxe into the side of the mountain, like you could. Oh. How do you know that, dude? You taste the gold. You taste gold. What does gold taste like? Tastes like money. All right, come on, buddy. Look at his freaking nasty hands. Oh man, how they even come up with this creature? You know, Trophy's got some very unique creatures. I gotta give it props for that. You know, a lot of MMOs go for the same old, skeleton knights, dragons, zombies. I mean, there's zombies in like every fucking MMO. Not this one. No, they got Feffoids, which is very clever. It's very cool, very unique. And then the design too is like, all right, we will make his hands close together, which, from an evolutionary standpoint, wouldn't really stand unless he was a swimmer, But yet, who knows? He's got electricity coming from them hands, which is interesting too, because they don't do electric damage. They do cold and impact. So, and look at that. Look at that. He'll do it again. Maybe. Yeah, so very cool creatures. Like the Proteron, I think is just a cool. Proteron and Truscaron are like the same, same model, the same mob model. It's just a little bigger, obviously. But man, that's some cool stuff. Their faces are just big old mouths, big old round mouths, big fat bodies. It's clever. It's definitely clever. Olive fills are cool too. They mix the water elements because it's supposed to be like an amphibious type of creature, I suppose. And they mix it with electricity to hunt their prey. Like that mob, the olive fill, they put in a lot of effort as far as creating like a background story, like evolutionary wise, because it makes sense. All right, it's gonna dip in its tentacles into the river to shock the shit out of fish, and it's gonna eat the fish. Now, the olive fills with just lands. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Anyway, I think I've rambled enough. We're gonna finish off these last two. If you guys are interested, check out some of the spots here I waypointed on the map. Because that's where these guys are, and it's just specifically Feffoid spawns. We'll get back mining next week. There will be another video, somewhat of a giveaway video here, either today or tomorrow. It's not your typical giveaway video. I will be giving away. I think it's gonna be 50 ped. Just a simple PigBenis trivia question. That's really honestly not so simple. So anyway, guys, stick around, and we'll see you in the next video, and thank you for watching.